Hello guys, and welcome back to another Valheim news video, and today we're checking out the public test branch of the recent update, which is the mountain update, which we've been waiting for, and I'll also be covering everything that I've spotted that's new since the update. Obviously, do drop a thumbs up if you like the video, and if you want to keep up to date with Valheim news, along with some of my future time lapses, then make sure to subscribe. What you can see here is one of the lumber yards that I'm currently working on, and it's coming along nicely. But with the new update here, we're going to be talking about the new caves that we can now explore. These will come to unexplored mountain regions in your map, although they won't come to every mountain region. Now, it's important to be well equipped, ideally with iron armor and silver weapons, or if you've already unlocked the resources, the new Fenris armor, which we'll be talking about shortly. Now, in the caves, you'll be able to find easily harvestable crystals, along with Fenris hair, claw, and red jute, some new items that we have available, all of which are useful for unlocking new build and player items, as well as a heap of normal, common loot, I guess you could say. However, do not take these caves lightly. Though you will be covered from the cold, you will find them inhabited by 3 new mobs. Bats, which are pretty harmless but tend to come in cauldrons, and speaking of which, there is also a new player event called Stirring the Cauldron, which brings you face to face with a large cauldron of bats at your base. There's also the new Ulves, which are the halfway point between Wolf and Fenring, I guess, or Cultist, which we pointed out in the last video before it was released. Good spot from us. As well as a new spellcasting mob called the Cultist, which can also drop a Cultist trophy. Now, at this point, we could speculate that this is the Cult of the Wolf update, though it's been suggested that if this were so, it would be a larger update. Regardless, having these mix of mobs is a breath of fresh air. The Ulves can overwhelm the unprepared, and the Cultists' fireballs can wreak serious damage, so I highly recommend arming yourself with silver weapons, swords, and arrows to take them out as quickly as possible, as silver does seem to deal extra damage to them. Now, the caves sprawl and can at times feel like a labyrinth. You'll find breakable walls that can lead you to new areas, and also dips down into the depths of the cavern itself. And if you're very lucky, you may even come across a cave which has a small pool or lake within it. Now, this is supposedly very rare, with less than one being found in every 100 caves. So if you do come across one, count yourself lucky. Now, moving away from the caves themselves, we can look at the new buildables. We have the jute carpet, curtain, and standing brazier, which will look great in our builds, and we are also able to create 4 new player items: the Fenris leggings, the Fenris coat, and hood, boasting a set effect giving resistance to fire as well as 15 plus to unarmed skill. Better yet, each piece does give +3 move speed, so that's a total of 9 move speed, 9% move speed extra. And the coat also offers cold resist. So all in all, it's pretty good, and the armor's pretty good as well. And these can all be equipped to give your new weapon, the Flesh Rippers, a boost as it uses unarmed attack. And they're pretty awesome, even if one hand seems to have 2 claws and the other 3 claws, but it's well worth playing with regardless, especially if you like the feeling of feeling like Wolverine. Anyway guys, those were all the things that I picked up on. If I missed something, do let me know below. And if you want to keep up to date with Valheim news or my new build series where I'll be building up the whole of my home island with scenic villages, towns and keeps, then make sure to subscribe. Anyway guys, until next time, special thanks does go to all of our supporters, most notably our Solar Eclipse patrons, the Calamity, Cerebral Tag, James Irwin and Jerry 2, as well as our Lunars, Dixie Chris, Lord of July and Ben, as well as our Blood Moon of the day, which today is Papa Snoozy. Anyway guys, until next time, ciao for now.